Well, hello everybody, Spegtacular, the Silver Stacular, is here with something a little different today. That's right, just a little different. It is copper today. I got this really awesome, huge copper unboxing I want to show you all. It's going to be very interesting. You're going to definitely want to pay attention to this video and maybe even get in on some really cool copper pieces from a really cool company. So who am I talking about? Liberty Copper is the name of the company. Website, libertycopper.net. And right now, foolishly, they are offering you free shipping on $199 or more of copper or whatever products they get on their website. So they also have titanium. I'm going to show you some of that today too. So this is one of their really cool bars, retro copper. I tell you what, man, I work with some younger people. You show them one of these right here, and depending on just how young they are, they're going to be like, I've never seen one of those in my entire life. So, wow. If you know what a cassette tape is, hey, you're just like me, right? You're a little bit older, a little bit older. But just for fun, since we're going retro today on a few of these items, I decided to bring out some retro toys for absolutely no reason. Actually, it's just kind of showing you how large some of these copper pieces are, because this is a large piece. In fact, since there's going to be like really no silver in this video, I'm just going to cover that silver word right there on the screen. So, yeah, libertycopper.net. Check them out. They got a few other places. I'll put some information down in the description of this video too, where they do business. Amazon's another one. But I just want to show you some of these bars. This is a 1 pound copper bar. Look how thin it is. It just feels so awesome, this copper bar in your hand. If you guys have ever got into some copper, I tell you what, you know all about it. Hear that little hiccup right there? Got a little hiccup action for you. No big deal. Might have to do with the copper. But copper is awesome. If you are a silver collector, I think naturally you're going to also enjoy some copper too. Copper is kind of a cheaper metal when it comes to, industrial metals. So you can get this for, like, if you had a pound of silver, forget about it. It's going to be pretty expensive. But a pound of copper really doesn't break the bank. And especially like from Liberty Copper, since you're getting the free shipping, you're getting a really good deal. I'm going to show you this right here. This is fantastic. These came shipped to me priority, came awfully quick. Priority has a pretty good deal on how much weight you can get into a box for pretty cheap. So they've taken advantage of that, and that's probably how they're offering you free shipping on even something as heavy as these things right here, if you get the $199 threshold. But yeah, this is really cool. This is a cube, and it feels so heavy. That tight cube, right? That 5 pounds. Wow, it feels cool. So, man, this is cool. CU or copper. This is awesome. There's the melting point, 1,085 degrees Celsius. I've melted my own copper here and there, and I prefer, if I'm going to get stuff that's more like, stackable, this kind of stuff right here that's more professionally done. Look at these little cool pieces. These are really, really nice. I mean, it's all nice, but I wish you could just touch some of these things and have it in your hand. If you haven't had some of these copper bars in your hand, they are cool. Now, one thing about copper, I will say that it is a cheaper metal, as many of you know, much cheaper than silver, way, forget about it, cheaper than gold. But, when you start putting it into a poured form and you press it out, the price does get a little bit beyond what it is just the metal price. And people are like, well, I don't understand, because copper's just a little bit under $4 a pound right now is the way they do that. Silver's by the ounce, gold's by the ounce, copper's by the pound. The value is just a little bit under $4 a pound. And I tell you what, though, if you look some of these things up on eBay, like the sold listings, there is no problem getting your money back. People are buying copper bars big time. And usually if you go to places like big online dealers that have copper bars like this right here, they're not in stock very long at all. So can you get your money back if you were to sell some of these copper bars? Oh yeah, for sure. I wouldn't go to like some scrapyard by any means, but if you're selling back to a community member, a peer, a person just like you and I who understand this stuff and love the artistry of some of these bars, you are definitely going to be okay. Look at how cool these are 5-ounce bars. I love the texture. Liberty Copper, if you're watching, you've done a fantastic job on these. And I got some other amazing pieces I want to show, so don't click off yet. You're going to want to see all these. I just got to get through these. I got, I think, 10 of these little 5-ounce bars. There we go. I tell you what, if you were ever wanting to get some copper, definitely check out Liberty Copper and look at what they're doing. They got some really, really awesome pieces. They got one piece that I do regret not getting. It's a titanium piece. I'm going to show you the titanium here in a few seconds or a few minutes, depending on how this goes. But it was a titanium piece, and it had the 10 Commandments on it. And I thought, man, how cool is that? So you know what? I mean, I'm not dead quite yet. I can probably go back to the website, try to get one of those. No big deal. You know, maybe get a few things beyond just that piece. Get the free shipping, because why not? Like I said, Liberty Copper right now is making a mistake offering the free shipping, because I'm pretty sure my viewers are going to love some of this stuff. So there's, right there, yeah. So 10 of the 5-ounce pieces. I'm just stacking it up, stacking that copper. And then that big cube. Now look at this piece. You want to talk about huge? Oh my gosh. Jeez Louise. Hold on, stand by. This is a big, big bar. Oh man. Oh, jeez Louise. Oh! This is a 10-pound copper bar. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have a 10-pound copper bar in your stack of metals, you are missing out. This thing feels absolutely phenomenal in my hands. And just, it's a wrecking ball in size. This thing is huge. Ah, wow. That is cool. Listen, if you got no other copper pieces whatsoever, grab that right there. A 10-pound copper bar. So stinking awesome. I'm running out of room. Little micro machines and knockoff micro machines. You gotta move up a little bit. You gotta move up. That's my childhood right there. I cannot believe that those things have survived over 30 years. These little micro machine things. That's crazy. Look at this piece right here. For my Second Amendment fans out there. Oh, you're gonna like this. You are gonna like this. Look at that. Copper bullets, huh? So well done too. Look at that. So this is an 8-ounce size, 50 BMG style. Who do you know has an actual weapon that you know what I mean? 50 BMG. Look at that. Who do you know? Oh, your boy Spegtacular. Anyways, let's keep it going. Look at this one. 50 BMG wasn't big enough to do whatever kind of work you needed done. Look at this thing, huh? 35-ounce bullet. Whoo! That thing is sexy. That is a sexy, sexy bullet right there. That thing is cool. Wow. Look at that. Shoo. So like I said, some of this stuff is just way, way fun. Got in on some of these 1-ounce rounds right here. So I'm going to show you a couple of those. It's copper. You can have fun with this stuff. These are actually these little 1-ounce rounds. Usually copper rounds go for, you know, a few dollars. This is actually, like I said, I think that copper, or libertycopper.net right now on their website, I think they had these priced a little bit too low. That may change soon. We're going to see, but that's cool. A little play on some old classic coinage right there. United States of America. Pretty cool, huh? Very, very cool. So I got a roll of those. And then, what else? Look at this thing right here. We the People. This was one of the ones I thought was really, really classic. So it has the Second Amendment on there. Does everybody know what the Second Amendment reads? Let me go ahead and read that just for fun. So the Second Amendment says, a well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. So old Liberty Copper seems to be a fan of the Second Amendment. I got to appreciate them for that. That's cool. We the people, huh? I like that. We'll protect our Second Amendment. And I sure hope so. I sure hope so. Because I like buying these copper bullets, right? That's what I like. What else did I get? Oh, look at these classic little pieces right here. Very cool. So these standing Liberty quarter design pieces of copper. Very, very classy, ladies and gentlemen. And again, you're going to be surprised on how cheap, as far as copper products go, they got these right here. Because they really specialize in the copper department. But they also do a little bit of this. And let me show you these things right here. These are fantastic. This is titanium. So titanium, hey, some of my viewers probably got some kind of titanium rod or screws inside of their body right now from everything they've had to go through, because Spegtacular has a class of viewership like unlike anybody else, man. My viewers are, you know, real people that have real things going on with them. And sometimes that means having a steel rod, steel screws in your body because they lived a rough life, let's be honest. 1 pound of titanium. I tell you what, 1 pound of titanium feels so different than the 1 pound of copper. I'm going to go back to it. I'm going to move these over. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I didn't really think about how much size just a few pounds of copper was going to be. But the 1 pound of copper, look at the difference. Titanium is such a light metal, right? Not very dense at all, like copper. Look at that. Whew. Very, very cool. Very cool. 1 pound titanium, CP grade 1, USA. So I got a few of those titanium bars. Fun to get. Different things for our hobby, different things to keep us interested. And like I said, with the copper stuff, big online dealers, if you ever see them have copper in like large sizes, like a 10 pounder or even larger than that, they do not stay long at all. When I go to coin shows, copper products like this, they are way more expensive than Liberty Copper is offering them for. And then people still buy them. And just like they don't stay very long. You don't see very many of them. Usually people just keep it because I think that they think that people are not going to pay the prices for them. And then they end up paying because it's just a cool metal. It's just so much fun to hang on to and hold because you get so much for the price, So here's a Zodiac piece if you're into the Zodiacs right there. I am a Virgo in case you were curious. So any other Virgos out there? Any more Virgos? Here are a couple more of those little retro cassette tape pieces. There you go. And back in my day, we had something like this. That's how we listened to our music. And then oftentimes you would take that cassette tape out, and sometimes you would end up moving it around a little bit, and the string would come out of it, or the ribbon would come out of it and go all over the place, and that was a wrap. That was it. You try to wind it back in there, but yeah, it was usually a wrap. Look at this, huh? An old Nintendo controller. That is my era right there. Wow. Anybody Duck Hunt? Huh? The original Mario Brothers? Anybody? Yeah, man, that was me. That was my games. So, I mean, like, huge unboxing, poundage right here, and just fun. Favorite piece out of all this? It's got to be this right here. This 10 pounder is no joke in how crazy in size it is. This thing is big, just made well. Great job from Liberty Copper. Great job. Great symbolism right there. Fun pieces. These are also really cool. This might be a close second, these little 5-ounce pieces, just because of how like neat and stackable those feel. Look at that. Look at that. So some of these right here will end up going on my copper shelf and just to have fun with and talk about later and mention Liberty Copper because, hey, they do a good job. They are, part of our community. They're getting us stuff that we like, which is our metals, man. This is cool stuff. But, yeah, what can I say? Sometimes, packages are big and there's cute little things inside. This is one of those things it was the opposite, man. It was a giant package and giant things were inside. Big old pieces of copper. So anyways, I got to go for now. Listen, I appreciate Liberty Copper for coming out with some really awesome products. Again, I'll put a link down in the description for them if you want to go check them out. It's up to you. I mean, if you want to. It's not like they're, paying me to tell you about this, product of theirs right here. I thought it was cool. I wanted to show you all. And here's the video. So if you want to go check them out, and I think you should get on some of these big fat bars or some of these little bars right here for the shelf and have fun with them, man. Play around, stack, show your friends some copper bars. It's neat. Spegtacular, though, is out. When I was a kid, we did this every day in school, and I believe we need to bring this back a little bit, and I'm going to start right now. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.